Royal family, welcome to this pick a card, and today we are asking what's happening with your person. Okay, so we're allowing whatever messages need to come through, whatever messages you need to hear, we're asking that. And in the extended, we will go into their thoughts and feelings of you, just to clarify, get some 3D messages from them, some 5D messages from them, and look at their actions towards you. But in the general reading, what's happening with your person? Let's see what comes through now. The tarot cards you see here are actually the tarot cards that will be used in the extended. Each of these piles, I'm going to use a different divination method for the public reading. So, pile 1 in the extended, I'm using Journey of the Sacred Bee, and it's also connected to this butterfly. And if you choose pile 1, the public reading will be done via these story cubes. There you go. All right. So that's pile 1. For the second pile, I'm using the Whimsical Tarot. And it's connected to this butterfly. And if you choose this pile, I'm going to be doing a candle wax reading to look into what's happening with your person. Then we have pile number 3. This is the Dream Vision Tarot by All Soul Sister Emma. And if you choose this pile, I'm going to be using a teacup. I'll do a teacup reading for the public read. And it's connected to this butterfly. For pile 3, if you choose pile 3, which is a Modern Love Tarot, and this butterfly, I'm going to be using this tarot deck for the public and extended read. So if you want just a pure tarot reading, pile 4 is the guy for you. Okay? All right, so choose by the butterfly, the deck, or the divination method. And I'm going to see you in a bit with your reading. Hey guys, if you choose pile 1 with the divination dice, this is going to be your reading, or the story cubes. Okay, so first we see what's coming through, what Spirit wants to tell you about your person, what's unfolding in their life, etc. And then we look at their general energy towards you. We're going to look at what's happening in their inner circle, their immediate environment, and then we're going to get some advice. In the extended, we're going to look at thoughts and feelings, 3D messages to you, 5D messages to you, and the actions towards you within a month, and then more advice. All right, so if you have sensitive ears, block your ears. Okay, let's see what is unfolding. Sorry, the knife and fork. The surprise face. Okay, so the first one, knife and fork. We have a car. I read them in the order that they come out. We have the moon. We have the magician's hat. We have, it looks like pills though. It looks like pills and some water to take those pills with. Bitter pill to swallow. We've got the shooting star. We have the ladder. That's beautiful. And we have this beach ball. All right, so many messages coming through. Let me start with the storyline here. Oh, well, this person wants to eat you out. I'm sorry, guys. They want to eat you out. But okay, but on a more serious note, I do think they want to eat you out. But on a more serious note, I think this person is partaking in whatever harvest they have sown. That's what I'm getting. And whatever that harvest is, I think it is a surprise. It is a shock. I do think that whatever it is, it's like they had this epiphany that they needed to come back to you. This is what I'm getting. They need to come back to you. I think there's a lot of messages that they got in the dream state. I think your person's been doing a lot of shadow work, but they feel very connected to you in their dreams. I am doing this reading in the energy of the lunar eclipse, and I do think that eclipse energy, which was preceded by a solar eclipse, okay, I think it had a very powerful effect on your person. And for some of you guys, I think they got some sort of DNA activation. Either way, we are tapping into someone who wants to manifest this connection. We are tapping into someone who is working on or acknowledging their spiritual gifts. Now, this hat was upside down. I feel like a lot of things fell out from the ancestors. It's like they were holding something. Sorry. They were holding something for your person all the time, and they just kind of tipped the hat over, and all these gifts just fell out. I feel activation. I feel activation. I feel epiphanies. I feel clarity, and it's like they know which direction they need to go. And I don't think this is it's somebody that you have history with, because this person's heading back. They're heading back. Now, these epiphanies that they've been getting, I'm getting, it's been a bitter pill to swallow, okay? And I'm also getting a choice point. It's like that red pill kind of blue pill kind of vibes. You know, do they go back and pretend that they don't know who you are to them and continue along the trajectory that they're going? Or do they change direction? And I feel like this person's recognizing that they have to change direction. There's a change in direction. They realize their abundance, their harvest. They have to come back to you. So I see this person making a wish. They're wishing upon a star. I think they also view you as a shining star, their guiding light. They view you as kind of moving away from them, though, like you're out of their reach. Like, you know, there's this shooting star and they are out of your reach. But if they have to take a bloody ladder to get to you, they are going to do that. Now, ladders always remind me of ascension. I mean, let's think about the snakes and ladders, right? Ladders always remind me of ascension. Okay, so your person, they are ascending. I told you that it falls right here between the moon and the magician. The moon, feminine energy, and magician, masculine energy. Okay, so there's been some sort of activation. Okay, I think they are balancing these two energies within them, but I am getting that they are receiving the downloads and they are acting upon them, because the magician is about action. The magician is about grounding. This is in the ethers. The moon is about intuition. It's in the ethers. It's intuition. It's emotion. It's in the ethers. But the magician is all about bringing that which is in the ethers down to the ground. So I do think there's an ascension energy that is happening here. So your person, they're trying to devise ways of coming up to your level. I think this person's going to come back, and they're going to come back in some kind of playful kind of energy. I really do think that. I do think they're kind of bouncing around right now, going back and forth as to how they should approach you. I do think that's an intimidating thing for them to, you know, get a move on. But they see you as their good luck charm. They see you as a person that they can be abundant with. For some of them, they want to take you out to dinner. But they're very intimidated by what your answer could possibly be. But I see them coming towards you. There's this car. It's going back to the past. They're coming towards you. They're getting these downloads. Okay, so it is the energy of transformation, which makes sense because, yeah, they're having a wake-up call. They're having a wake-up call right now, which makes sense because I've chosen butterfly motifs for all the cards today. Okay, and I recently bought them, like a couple days ago, really. Yeah, last week I bought them. I meant to use them at the Twin Energy Seminar that we're having again this week. Okay, so if you have you're a twin flame, you want to find out more about your twin ring, how it functions and how we can use it to protect your connection and strengthen your connection, you can check us out on Saturday. I'll put the link down below. Yeah, but this person, they see that you've changed. You've changed. That's what I'm getting. They see that you've changed, and they know that they have to alchemize, and they have to alchemize themselves. They have to change also in order to be on your level. So I see someone taking their transformation seriously because they don't want to lose you, or they may have lost you, and maybe that's why all these downloads are coming in. But that's what I am seeing here. But I feel like they're coming kind of playful, maybe even flirtatious. Don't let it piss you off so much. They're just very insecure. Okay? All right, let's look at their general energy towards you and see if we get confirmation of the messages that we just got with those story cubes. Okay? And I think they're kind of shocked by this revelation that you are the one. I feel like this person, they had their whole life planned out. They didn't plan on making any detour or going back. But then there's just some kind of epiphany. Ooh, Lord, I told you they want to eat you out. Okay, so we have the energy of lust here. But I feel like in your connection, maybe this person was a player with this beach ball. Okay, bouncing here and there, rolling stone, right? I think they might have had several options here, okay? And maybe this is something that they have to temper, or they have to take in hand before they come to you. I see it's the energy of 71. That's a vibration of the Chariot, which we got with the car, and the Magician, which we got the Magician's hat, right? But combined, right, which means, it is about moving forward by, standing in your power. And then it reduces to 8, which is about standing in your power, but it's also about taming the beast, okay? Taming those urges, okay? Because those urges are healthy. They're healthy, they're beautiful, they're sacred. But when it's out of control, when it's distorted, then they can wreak havoc in your life. And I feel like this person, this energy of lust, okay? And it could be lust, it doesn't have to be just for the flesh. It could be money, ambition, those kinds of things. Anything that's out of control, it looks like that may have sabotaged your connection in the past. All right, their energy towards you. Right now, they're giving to themselves and they're healing, okay? Now, it is a card number 10, which is, of course, the Wheel of Fortune. But 10s are also about endings. 10s about turning over a new leaf. And then 10 also reduced to 1, which is a Magician, and which is new beginning. So your person knows that right now they have to love themselves. They can't enter into this garden here with you if they don't love themselves. Because remember, you can only love someone so far as they love themselves. And it looks like this person didn't love themselves. The way they were bouncing around here, there, and everywhere. Okay? So right now, they're taking time out. They need to give to themselves right now. Okay, they need to nourish, they need to fill their own cup. It's that lack of self-love that had them searching outside of themselves for validation. So they're healing. They're healing. Okay, let's pull about 3 cards on that and let's see if we get a confirmation. Yeah, they were insecure. So they're working on themselves now. Okay, they're working on those insecurities so that they can be a better partner for you. Seven of Cups, yeah. I think this person had many options. They were confused. They didn't know what they wanted. We have 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, very self-protective at this time. Strength card in reverse. I feel like they're feeling vulnerable. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Fool in reverse. Exactly. This person in regret. Just feeling foolish. Like, they just can't believe, like, why didn't I see you? Why couldn't I see you? Why couldn't I see you? It's just a shock. So they're feeling very foolish, and if they've not been reaching out, that's why. It's like the energy of chagrin, you know? Feeling really dumb. Well, how come I didn't see this? How come I didn't see their value? And they're making the connects between their behavior and their childhood, because the Fool in reverse, the Fool is a child. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles also a child, and both are in reverse. So this is a child stuck in the past, a child interrupted. And Page of Pentacles in reverse for me is a child whose foundation just was not stable. Whatever dynamism was happening in the home, this child, they couldn't catch a break. There was not enough stability for them to thrive. They felt very disempowered. And your person has been kind of like holding on to that trauma, holding on to that pain for a long time and using it to keep people away. But I do see them healing, and they're healing because they want to be a better person to you, and they want to be a better person. Period. Let's look at what's happening in their immediate environment. Okay. This could be their job. This could be family members. This is the Family Feud deck by our soul sister Tiffany. I'll put the link down below for that as well. Let's see what's happening around them. But they seem to be quite self-protected because they know they need this time to heal. That's the way forward. That's how they're going to see their way forward. They need this time to heal. Okay, underneath the deck, we have jealousy. Interesting. So I feel like nosy Nancy. I was going to say that. I feel like your person's being kind of nosy right now. Okay, or well, let's flesh that out a bit. They're kind of nosy right now. They're keeping an eye on you. This person thinks that you've moved on to someone else, by the way. Okay, but more than that as well, I do think that there's someone in their immediate environment. It could definitely be a feminine energy. Okay, who is jealous. Okay, might be blaming you for some sort of breakup or something like that. Or might be, you know, going through this person's stuff, sending you bad vibes. They could definitely be that as well. So let's see what's happening in their immediate. Okay, we have social media. Okay, so I definitely get some kind of spying. So either somebody's spying on them, or they're spying on you, or it could be both. Let's go flesh it out. We have a brother that is coming through. We have mother wounds coming up for this person. So that nosy Nancy could definitely be some kind of mother energy. And we have this just don't feel right. Okay. So your person feel like something off. Something's off where they're at. Right? There's some kind of bad vibes going on. They feel like that. Okay. And I think they're doing a lot of healing right now. So let's deconstruct these cards. And see what we get. Let's go with social media. Spirit, why is this social media here? We have Death card, which is transformation, but it's also endings. We have the Hanged Man. So all major arcana. So again, 2 messages and the World card in reverse. Okay, I feel like it's the both messages that we were getting. Okay, and then we have 6 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's insecure. I think that your person's insecure. They are looking at you on social media and they're seeing how much you've transformed, how much you've changed. It's the energy. It's the energy of the moment. Okay, They see you as enlightened. They see you as wise. Okay. And they see you as out of reach. They see you as out of reach. They see you as better than them. And they see you as like going in a different direction than you were before. It's like you're no longer clinging to them or anything like that. I think this person always thought that you would be part of their world, and they took you for granted. So now seeing you, like, something about what they're seeing on social media makes them think that you're about to move in a different direction. This is really turning their world upside down. And they don't want this to end. They don't want this to be over. Same thing from the person that's spying on them. There's something about the way that your person's behaving with regard to social media. I don't know, maybe they're not posting their pics as before, or maybe they're with someone and they're not posting couple pics. There's something that's happening. They're seeing your person changing. Okay, and whatever activity that they're having on social media is confirming that for that person. They see a person as, elevated, no longer on their level. There's a disconnect here between these two people. So this is your person watching at you. You're out of reach. And this is their person watching at them. They're out of reach. So these two people aren't on the same page. So you and your person not on the same page yet, and they see that and they feel intimidated by that. And this person and your person not on the same page, and this person feels scared. They feel scared. They're still in some sort of grounded relationship, but your person has elevated themselves, and they too don't want it to be over. Let's see how this brother fits in. Spirit, why is this brother here? We have 4 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and 6 of Cups in reverse. We have the Chariot. All right, there's someone that is supporting your person. It is a masculine energy. Now, even though you say brother, it doesn't have to be blood brother. It doesn't have to be blood brother. It could be soul brother, mentor, a friend. Okay, but there's a masculine here that is supporting your person. Okay, and they're supporting this relationship that they have with you. They think that your person needs to give you some sort of solid offer, because 2 of Pentacles in reverse for me goes to the Ace of Pentacles. So they feel like you are wifey, husband, spousey material, and they're encouraging your person to go for it. They're encouraging your person to go for it. They're encouraging your person to move on, or move on away from whatever karmic soulmate this may be. Whether it's family members or an intimate partner, they're encouraging your person to move on. So there's someone here that is giving your person support and has your person's back. Now, I see your person is healing their mother wounds. Okay? So we have 3 of Pentacles here. I think if your person, if there's a third party in your relationship, this party reflects quite closely the relationship your person had with their mother. So if you want to know how their mother used to behave or treat them, look at their relationship with their current partner. So your person's realizing they only chose this current partner because of some sort of wounding regarding their mother and how they think about feminine energy. Let's see if we get some more. Yeah, 10 of Swords. There's a cycle of heartbreak here that your person is being guided to close. It looks like their mother was very verbally abusive, could not love, okay? Because they were bitter. They were bitter. They had their own share of heartbreak, and instead of dealing with it, what they did was project it onto their child. So their mother was very cold, harsh, couldn't nurture. and might have been very defensive. Okay, so this is not somebody you could talk to. It's not somebody you could raise concerns with. This is someone who was too deep in their trauma to nurture a child. Eight of Wands. And your person knows that they need to speak up about it, and 2, they need to move on before they wreck themselves. So this is a very pivotal moment in your person's life, because they've drilled down to the core wounding. Okay, and they realize that wherever they're at, it doesn't align to who they're meant to be, and it looks like they're with some kind of karmic energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and that's a golding in karmic, right? They're not interested in the emotions. They're interested about achievement, fame, fortune. And your person no longer resonates with that. Your person is working on themselves. They want to build a legacy. They want to build a legacy. There's something that has been written. There's something that has been prophesied that they want to fulfill. And they feel right now they are off path. They just don't feel right. This is not where they're meant to be. So it's a very powerful spiritual awakening for your person, but it's also a powerful emotional reflection time. They're really just working on themselves. Okay? They are prioritizing themselves, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What do you need to do? I'll take a card from here. What do you need to do? Oh, sorry. We have withdrawal, allow. And let's get 2 cards from here. What do you need to do? And underneath we have reconciliation. So there's going to be reconciliation, but I think the message that's coming through is that you need to step back and allow right now. Okay, be confident in this love to be the Empress. Hold space for your person whilst they are doing that healing, because they're learning powerful lessons right now. Okay, and it's not an easy time for your person. There are many challenges that they have to overcome, right, in order for them to find their way to you. They're mastering the self. They're practicing self-mastery. And it looks like there's some sort of spirit guide, ancestor energy that is helping them do so. And indeed, spirit is sending in maybe complete strangers to help your person. But they have to learn this lesson. And this lesson has to be learned in solitude. It's a card number 63. That's 9. That's about the hermit. So spirit is saying, step back and allow. Okay. Now you're not withdrawing from your person. Okay. You are just withdrawing your energy. You're holding and containing your energy within yourself. So your person knows that you are receptive, but at the same time you're not chasing. You're not chasing. You're not running. You're standing still. In terms of your energy, you're not waiting. You're standing still in terms of your energy, not projecting it onto your person. Okay? They need this time of energetic space and quietude in order to learn the lessons that they need to learn. Okay? Just for spirit to have their way. You know, and it's not easy for your person. Whatever issue that they have, whatever trauma they have to face, it's not easy. It's not easy. For some of them, it's an addiction. So they're learning to master themselves. They may even have ascended masters working with them right now. Okay. But it's not easy. It's not easy. So spirit is saying, just hold space for your person. You can send them love and light. There's nothing wrong with that. But this is not a time to be chasing your person, or panicking, or thinking the worst. Now it's time to just be sure and trust your download. Okay? All right, so if this feels like your energy, join me in Extended. I'm going to look at their thoughts and feelings for you. I'm going to get some 3D messages from your person, some 5D messages from your person. And I'm going to see what's going to be their actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. Feel free to choose another divination tool if you are drawn to it. Okay, but I just want to thank you for everything that you do for this channel. The likes, the comments, the shares, it all helps our channel expand and grow, and I'm grateful. All right, take care. Much love. Bye. Hey, pal, too, if you guys chose the mystical tarot and the candle wax reading, this reading weeding, that's why I said weeding. Okay, so your person like trying to call, that's the word I'm hearing too, call their friends list, family list, like they're trying to weed out the bad guys from their life, the people who are frenemies. That's what I'm getting. I think your person has frenemies, and they're trying to use their discernment now, their guidance, and figure out who is friend or foe. So that's the first thing that's coming through. All right, so let's have a look. So we first go in with our pink candle, and we are asking, what downloads are they getting right now? So it's all about your person. What downloads are they getting? Can't even see the bloody candle, I'm sorry. Okay, let's have a look. Let me exchange hands so you guys can see as well. Try. I'm hearing trifecta. It looks like there's a lot of things coming in all at once. If you are perhaps in a third party situation, there's downloads about that and who really has their back, and others who do not wish them well. And it has your person kind of scattered because this person was pretty entrenched. That's where that's coming through. Entrenched in their beliefs, and it could be spiritual beliefs as well. That's being impacted here. In their beliefs, maybe in their choice of relationships, they thought that they had it pretty down pat. They thought that they had life figured out, and now there's new energies that are coming in that's basically like causing them to question everything. Now you may not be able to see from there, but there's like a few black spots that are coming through. I do think for some of them, their crown might be either under attack, or they may have been channeling incorrect information all the time. But now that accurate information is coming through, your person, they're scattered. They're scattered. And it's like, you know, a river, maybe some busy beaver or even man, maybe they built some sort of dam, okay? And then suddenly there's this big push, or we see, like in my culture, we see the river come down. Maybe there's been some heavy rains or whatever. And then there's this big push of energy or water. And then, you know, the dam gets destroyed and everything flows. And, you know, that first initial flow after the dam breaks, it's just this powerful rush of water. And that's what I'm seeing here. It's just a powerful rush of water. And your person is struggling to hold on to their truths. They're trying to hold, they're still trying to hold on to some of their own beliefs, but it won't, their downloads just won't die. And then before they knew it, it's forming a new foundation from which they will operate. and it's spreading. I do get that this might be the chakra that might be the most active at this time. It's just lots of new info coming in. It's conflicting with everything they have ever known. I'm also getting, you know, these downloads are making them feel isolated as well, because they may not gel with their usual crowd. So maybe that's why we had that weeding out word in the beginning, because just their vibration alone is calling in different people and repelling others, because they're not the same. They have changed their psychic signature, and now it's calling in a different group of people. So what are they downloading information above? above their thoughts about heaven, hell, spirituality, their thoughts about the afterlife, what happens, their thoughts about what it means to heal. They're getting downloads about what they need to heal. They're getting downloads about what their next move is. And the bulk of their downloads, I'm seeing a little tail forming, is that they need to change. They need to change. They can't be in, and it looks like this is it's like a boomerang again. Boomerangs have been coming up in my readings on the other channel. They can't be just here, you know, going back and forth and, you know, rebounding and that kind of thing. They gotta heal their pain once and for all, and stop looking for people to escape into, because I'm seeing like a vulva forming here. They're also being guided to like go back from the beginning. So I feel like there's also a mother wound that's coming up. It looks like this person may not have been nurtured as a child. I'm also seeing like the formation that's forming now. It looks like the inside of a shell. So they might be, you know, like sequestering themselves right now. Or maybe they're getting that download that they need this time alone, to be in their own thoughts, their own emotions, and apart from the energies of others. So I think that's the guidance that they're getting right now. Those are the downloads that they're getting. All right. Not seeing anything else. I'll just out that. Let's look at what's happening with their psychic connection with you, or their spiritual connection with you. I think the realization that they shared something deeply spiritual with you, I think it was very slow in coming. I feel like they may have always felt a kind of kinship with you, but the knowing, because that's the word I'm hearing, the knowing that this was my person, and this was something special, something different. I think it took a while for your person to recognize that, and I think it's because, from what I'm seeing here, your person had a lot of people in their energy. For some of you, it might have been a lot of other romantic interest lovers, but for others of you, it looks like they're kind of the person that spreads themselves thin, and it's because they want external validation. So they gotta be the good girl, good guy, good them to everyone. So it took them to a while for them to connect the dots. Let's put it that way, because this is someone, they like to be busy, and they just weren't taking the time to get into the meditative moments to get the guidance that they needed. So it took them a while to connect the dots, but once the dots started connecting, it's like they started remembering you, having that remembrance, that psychic remembrance of you, and maybe of a lifetime that you guys may have shared previously. And once that knowledge started to cement, it's like it wouldn't go away. You know, it was like an annoying fly that they would try to swat, and it always escaped. It just wouldn't go away. It took root. It took root. I mean, they didn't want it to take root. Let's just say that. But it took root. It took hold. And now I think they're pretty much convinced that, you know, you're the one. They feel you very deeply, and their love for you, the connection that they have with you, it's like an ancient well. It's deep, dark. But I'm hearing the words wellspring. It's like a wellspring. It's triggering like a wellspring of emotion. So it might be triggering some sort of heart awakening for them. Not only is it triggering a heart awakening, but it's triggering a lot of shadows. Things that your person buried deep. A lot of trauma. Things that they would rather hide. Parts of themselves that they would rather hide, because they know this person, it looks like they're one of those, you know, very concerned about their image. So they got that persona. But now it's like everything is rising to the surface, and it is because of their connection that they are recognizing with you. I see this forming a little heart now. Yeah. And now it looks like a kind of diamond. So I think your connection, even though it's been intense, has been very healing for your person, and has allowed your person to release a lot of density from their psyche. That's what I'm getting with that. Okay, the next question we're asking is, what or who is occupying their thoughts at this time? Okay, brain is very active. Well, maybe not. Okay, I thought I was going out for sure. I think at some point they tried to shut their brain off, or they had to shut their brain off in order for these downloads to come through here. All right, what's occupying their thoughts? A lot of things. There's some colleagues at work that are fucked up. That's what I'm getting. Kind of uptight. Some brown nosers. And they're trying to make things difficult for your person. I think your person's been holding on to this, whatever this job is, because it's pretty stable. It's secure, but at the same time, it's restrictive. And then there's some people that they're dealing with here. that are out to make it kind of difficult for a person. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm also getting in your person's workplace, the concentration of power is very small. Okay, so I don't think there are many managers per se. I think there's a kind of authoritarian kind of role that mirrors, this is what's coming through, that mirrors the home conditions under which your person grew up. I think recently your person may have gotten into a verbal altercation with one, I'm hearing one of the employees, but it might not be the employees for you, with one of their co-workers. This person like basically tried to stab them in the back. This was kind of grimy, sleazy. But I'm also getting that your person is realizing that okay, that they have to leave this job behind. That's what I was going to say, and it just slipped out of my hand. I don't think a person's interested in their job anymore. They realize that they have to let it go. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, I'm not going to relight it because that's the end of the what's going on in the headspace. So what's going on in the headspace was work. All right, so we're gonna leave that there. What the fuck? All right, let's have a look at what's in their heart. How are they feeling? We're gonna see how are they feeling. Oh, good Lord, let me tilt this. What the hell? Okay, ooh. Okay, this is the biggest fire that we've had in the candles so far. Wow. All right, so their heart space is on fire, and this is definitely a heart awakening. Let's see what's happening here. Your person is seeing the value in emotions, because the drippings look like jewels right now. And I feel like this activation happened in May because, I was getting that emerald vibe. So maybe your person is a Taurus, or they might be embodying Taurus energy at this time. And Taurus is the King of Pentacles. So, the King of Pentacles, he's in tune with his heart space, but it's also a very kind of grounded energy. He doesn't just feel like the King of Cups. He puts that into action. And the King of Pentacles might be the type of person whose love language is providing and protecting for others. That's how they show love. It may not be to verbalize or to say I love you. Okay, so this is the energy that they're embodying right now. It's an energy of stability. It's an energy of seeing the value in emotions, and it's an energy of allowing your emotions to inform or guide even your business decisions. So, and I feel that's why we got that message that they've been getting, that they have to leave their job. They can no longer hold on to their job. It's the environment is too toxic. So I see an expansive heart space. Okay, they're applying these heart-led approaches to all aspects of their life. So in their work environment, if they have a spiritual or church community, it's expanding their friendship group. Everything is changing, and it's because they are changing. I do think that there's a strong emphasis here on self-love and knowing one's value. They realize that they are a prize. They don't have to keep trying to prove themselves to others and keep seeking external validation from all sorts of different sources and people, that their opinion of themselves is enough. So I feel like right now your person's really focusing on self-love, but as they focus on that self-love, the appreciation for others, their sense of compassion, it's really expanding. Now I've seen a triangle here. Okay, so for a lot of you, there is some sort of third party situation. This is an issue that's weighing on your person's heart. Okay. The triangle is now turning into a circle shape. Ooh. And then we had a break for it. Like some of the wax just kind of broke out of the mold. Yeah, so their mind is on you, and they're realizing that this is something that's quite unorthodox, and if they want to see it to its fullest potential, they have to break out of something. They have to break out of a mold. They have to break out of some sort of limiting belief. They have to break out of the relationship that they might currently be in order to expand their horizons and to really experience this love in the fullness of this love. I'm seeing like a conch shell forming. So it's like, and conch shell always reminds me of judgment, the judgment card. So I am definitely getting, again, a heart awakening. But I feel like your heart is calling out to theirs. And they don't even know that they are responding to this heart song that you are sending out. All they know is that they feel restricted and they feel like they have to break free. I think they're deep in their emotions because I see a swimming pool forming now. They're deep in their emotions. And it's almost, I won't say they're drowning. I think they're just trying to navigate this because it's new. It's new. Okay, I'm seeing a toilet bowl forming. There might have been some old experiences that they thought they could just, flush down the toilet, ignore, and not process and deal with. But I'm not seeing that happening. As this heart awakens, whatever density is in there, it has to be purged. Maybe that's why I see in the toilet. So there's some purging and healing that your person's doing right now. For some of them, they feel kind of overwhelmed. I see a hand mirror. You know what it reminded me of? Vanity on the Smurfs, right? It's like you've held up a mirror to them, and what they've seen that they don't like, because they realize that they were very much in their pride, their ego, and they were all about their image. Even the partner that they may have chose initially might have been someone that stroked their ego, or got them attention from a particular kind of crowd. Maybe that partner kind of fit into the community they were trying to impress. But now, oh, there's a turtle. But, you know, slow and steady, and as sure as night will turn into day, they're navigating their emotions. And they're realizing that they're no longer satisfied with superficial pursuits. They're realizing that they're meant for deeper. They were built for deeper, a deeper connection with people, and really thinking about and discussing deeper issues. And they're no longer satisfied with the superficial life that they're now living. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. Oh, there's a tulip. What's a green tulip? I've never seen a green tulip. So we can look up at the spiritual meaning of tulips. And there's a bloody gecko. Anyways, so more green again. We can look at the spiritual meaning of tulips and see what that means. But this is a flower that is unfolding. Okay. All right. So I'm not getting any more with this. Let's have a look at what's happening in their physical environment. Oh my goodness. Like the flame wants to go out. Oh gosh, just now, guys. Whoa. It went out. It went out. We're not meant to know. But this looks like a stick of dynamite, doesn't it? Okay, so listen, this is a message. In their physical environment or their home life right now, it's like the fire went out. Okay? Especially if your person is maybe in another intimate relationship. It looks like, you know, the passion has gone out of that relationship. It's like it's run its course. It's ending. But I feel like there was some sort of blow up. You know what? I can ask that question. I mean, I have a set of questions for extended. But for pile 2, let's ask what's this blow up? That's going to be our first question. Then we will go into their thoughts about you, their feelings. I'm going to go into the tarot. We're going to look at 3D messages from them, 5D messages from them, actions towards you within a month's time, and then we're going to get advice. But I'm going to ask, what's this blow up that has happened? Okay, I'll ask that. Okay, so let's ask Spirit, what do you need to do? Where can I put this, guys? Let's put it on this side. I'll put back Mr. Candle this way. Mr. Candle that determined it was the end of the reading. What's the advice for you at this time? Because your person seems to be going through a lot. And if that candle, that fire outing is anything to go by, it looks like they're facing some tough times in their home life. And your home is supposed to be a sanctuary. You see, okay, so your person working on self-love, Spirit saying you have to work on self-love right now too. Okay, and we got the mirror coming out. We got a mirror here. All right, so Spirit saying this person's mirroring you. And you guys are mirroring each other at this time. And right now, the journey for you guys needs to be about reclaiming your power. Reclaiming your time, right? Reclaiming your time. Reclaiming your power. It's a card number 1. And it's a magician. And the magician is all about harnessing your power, especially your spiritual power. Harnessing your spiritual power and letting the things that you dream about, the things that are residing in the 5D, allowing them and using your own power to ground it into the 3D. But Spirit is saying this connection is only going to ground when both of you love yourself. So that's what they're saying for you to work on. Let's ask what issue in particular you need to work on right now. All right, we have the Lovers. And it is a card number 29. 29 reduces to 11. Spirit is saying you got to focus on equal energy exchange, okay? You got to focus on equal energy exchange. Spirit is saying that there is true love here, but one person can't be giving more than the other. In everything, there must be balance. And there are actually 11 trees in this picture. Okay, so Spirit is saying this is all about balance. But I'm also getting as well that there's some karma that both of you guys have been asked to transmute. And it may be something ancestral, because trees for me are always ancestral. So both of you, by learning this self-love, you all are also transmuting it for your ancestral line. And this needs to be the focus right now. The more you love yourself, especially, and the more you nurture yourself in the 3D, is the more that this thing is going to ground. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, so if this feels like your energy, feels like what you've already been getting intuitively, join me in the extended version of this reading. We're going to ask a question about the blow up that's currently taking place in your person's life. And as I said, thoughts and feelings, that kind of thing. But if you're not able to join me there, I just want to say thanks for commenting, for your likes, even your dislikes. They help with the algorithm. So if you're pissed off, also hit that dislike button, right? Interact with the ads, because we do get paid a commission when you do that. So please do all these things for any reader that you enjoy, because it's a beautiful way to show that you're enjoying their video and you're giving that equal exchange of energy, because in everything there must be an equal exchange, just as they're saying right here, right? We have to focus on that equal exchange of energy. So please do that for any reader that you enjoy. It really helps them out, and it's a great way. It doesn't take much effort, right? To just click that like button or to click on that ad. Okay, all right, my love. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye. Hey, pal 3, if you chose the Dream Vision Tarot and this gorgeous butterfly, this is going to be your reading. So the tea that I'm drinking is a turmeric spice. So I'm just going to give it a whirl. And let me gulp some of it down so I can do your reading. All right. 1 second, guys. If you hear gulping sounds, don't mind me. Okay, it's a little hotter than I thought. Let me pause. Okay. I mean, I like hot tea, but hot tea needs to be sipped and savored. And I didn't think that you should wait through that. All right, so let's do the messy bits. Okay. And I'm just going to put this over here. You're going to give that a whirl. And let's do it over the side, just in case anything happens. Okay. Let me go and throw this in the bin one time, because turmeric can get everywhere. Okay, another pause again, guys. Oh, good. All right, so let's begin your reading. So what does it look like? I hope you guys can see the cup. I'm going to tilt it just slightly. Okay, so it looks like the bulk of your person's drama that's happening right now is in the place of communication, spirituality, or third eye. their fortune, and there's some sort of awakening that's happening for them. Okay, and it looks like this has been long in coming, because if you see, there's something that kind of gradually rose to the surface from their childhood. I see a child here crouched in the corner right there. Okay, so there's something here, and there's a lot of orange. So for some of you guys, there's some element of abuse, neglect, or maybe a suppression of the spirit from childhood, and then your person kind of walked the straight and narrow. But now everything has kind of exploded. Their spiritual gifts, their creativity, their talent, their shadows. So everything is happening all at once for this person. So I feel like this energy of overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Yes, they're overwhelmed. Okay. In terms of communication, okay, there's some kind of harsh truth that they want to deliver to a person, because I see a pipe here, and in my culture there's a saying, put that in your pipe and smoke it. It's like when you give someone a harsh truth and you don't give a about how you deliver it, you say, you know what, you could take that and put it in your pipe and smoke it, right? So they want to tell somebody off. This is what I'm getting. There's someone in their circle of awareness that they want to tell off. Let's see if we know who this person is. I feel like for some of them, it's someone from childhood. I'm seeing a bat and a ball. So maybe there's someone that they played with, or someone that could have played with them and played with their heart. They're about to tell that person off right now. Now, your person has been working hard. Now, as I told you, there are talents that recently came to the fore, and it could definitely be spiritual talents. So they're working hard to understand them. They're working hard to harness them, but there may be other creative gifts that they may have suppressed from childhood that's coming to the fore. So if your person, maybe they like to cook, or I don't know why that came through, that they enjoy cooking, and maybe they're male in body, and they were told that, maybe they were laughed at for liking that, or maybe they're a dancer, ballet, but there's something that they were prevented from doing because it was not in keeping with some sort of traditional belief. That's what I'm getting, with some sort of traditional belief. It may even be that your person, maybe when they were a child, they were always quite psychic, but maybe this was frowned upon. Maybe they were told that they were crazy, hearing things, that kind of shit. So they shut it down, okay? And then, bam, all roads led to the explosion of this. So there's something that's been suppressed in childhood that they are working on right now. You know what I'm going to do? I feel like let's find out more, okay? So we're going to ask, who's this person that they want to tell off? Because I feel like this might be a short read, so we can ask these questions. Who's this person that they want to tell off? And then I just don't remember what just came through. I'm sorry. Was it, what's this talent? I'm sorry, guys. What's this talent? That's unfolding. I'm hoping that's it. When I'm channeling it, I don't remember everything. I think that's what it was. Okay, so we can ask these after. Yeah. And the thing is, whatever it is that was suppressed, right? That was suppressed, right? I think that was it. Sorry, guys. Right. So, and the thing is, it's so strange that the very thing that they suppressed as a child is what is about to make them some sort of abundance, or create some sort of abundance in their life right now. So they suppressed their true self and they were struggling, and now that they're allowing their true self to unfold, it's like there's lots happening, and there's a falling away of their ego, their shielding, in order for this process to take place. So they're working hard, and this is all destined. This is all divine plan unfolding in their life. As I told you, there's an awakening happening for your person. Okay, let's see what we're gonna ask. What triggered this awakening? Yeah. So there's an awakening happening. A lot of things are coming to the surface. But your person is generally, the general idea that I'm getting here is that they are taking charge of their life. Now, in the spot of hidden enemies, okay? Hidden enemies, scorpionic energies. There are two people that they're finding out, two people that they love. One is older than your person. I see, I told you, they're waking up and they're seeing everything, right? One is older than your person and one is younger than your person. Your person's finding out that these people never loved them. Now, your person might be a Virgo. I'm seeing this in Virgo. Yeah. They might be a Virgo. Okay. I feel like your person might have really given to these people, whoever these people are to me. I'll find out. Well, let's ask. Who are these people? Oh, gosh. So pile 3, your thing is going to be different. Who are these people that are their hidden enemies? Yeah, it's like they recently found out that these people never had their best interests at heart. Never, ever. Looking at good luck, finances, I see like your person going to get some kind of surprise money from somewhere. I don't know if they're going to win the lotto or something like that. It could very well be. It could very well be. But there's some sort of financial, abundance that's coming your person's way. I see that there's also, your person's also working on their addictions, okay? Their toxic, dysfunctional and dysfunctional habits. And they're very much in their emotions as they go through this process, because now everything is being made clear. Why they act the way they do. They're making the linkages, okay? Why they act the way they do, why they may have why they may have suppressed their feelings, their heart, why they have problems expressing their emotions. Everything is making sense. Why they've always sought to numb out. Maybe some of them using substances, whatever it is. Okay, it's all making sense. It all goes back to this incident in childhood where the real self kind of stepped back and allowed this ego identity to completely take them over. I see that they're working on their self-love, their self-respect. They're just filling their own cup right now. Okay. I'm also seeing that they're balancing their feminine energies. So very open and psychic at this time. I'm getting a lot of support from the universe as they go through this process. But their main focus is their psychic development, psychic unfolding, listening to the guidance that they're getting. And maybe we can ask that, what's the guidance they're getting? What guidance are they getting? And just doing them. So I'm getting just doing them right now. Okay. And that's why I say I realize it's going to be a short teacup reading. So I decided, okay, let's ask these questions. So let's go and ask these questions. In the extended, we're going to specifically into you and your person's relationship, their thoughts and feelings for you, their 3D messages to you, 5D messages to you, and actions towards you. But now let us get clarifications on what we got in the teacup reading. All right. So our first question. All right, we have, I tell is a hermit. Right, so if they're not Virgo, they are definitely in Virgo energy, and it is the energy of self-discovery, given to self. Figure out who you really are. Underneath the ego, underneath it all, right? Underneath it all, who am I? Who am I? This is the question. Who am I? All right, so who's this person that they want to tell off so badly? All right, so it might be you. We have King of Cups, We have Ace of Cups. Oh my. We have the Twins in reverse. And that's the Lovers in reverse. That's about making a choice. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is the message. I feel like this will resonate for someone. If there's a third party connected to your connection, there's the message, because this represents a karmic. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. If they're with someone else, they want to tell that person, that karmic energy, that they're in love. Okay, and they're ready for something new. They're ready for something fresh, that they have made a choice. Okay? That they've made a choice. This person is in love. Look, Scorpio here. They're in love. And they're ready to express that. They've made a choice. And there's someone in their life that needs to hear that harsh truth. Who needs to hear that truth? They're ready for a new beginning in love. That's that. Who needs to hear that harsh truth? We have a Page of Pentacles. We have a Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's you. Who needs to hear that? They're in love. We have the Strength card. And we have the King of Pentacles. Whoever needs to hear this harsh truth is someone that they need to reach out to. Okay, so I just made a joke that it might be you, but it looks like it's you. They're reaching out to you. We have Page of Pentacles. They're reaching out to you. And they're trying to get the strength to do that. Because they see you as their counterpart. Look him there spying in the bush. Trying to think of a strategy. So it's you that needs to hear how they feel. They've never told you how they feel. They've never expressed their emotions. So I feel like this is going to be something that kind of flies out of their mouth. But I'm not discounting the fact that it may be there is a third party in their life that needs to hear their truths as well. But it's you. This person wants to tell you how they feel. What talent did they suppress as a child that is now resurfacing and playing a major role in manifesting abundance for them? We have 5 of Wands in reverse. The Sun in reverse. Good Lord. The 4 of Cups in reverse. And the Ace of Wands. I think your person has always been creative and fiery and psychic. That's what I'm getting. They've always been like that. Like very spirited. You know, it's a child that you may call miserable or naughty, full of life, full of energy. And they were made to feel very insecure and bad about that. It's like they were labeled like a bad child. Right? But they were just energetic. Right? We have the Ace of Wands. They were just energetic. For some of them, they were psychic. And then they were made to feel like this was a horrible thing. With the Sun card in reverse. And it really killed your person's spirit. It really killed your person's spirit. And made them feel very insecure. And because they didn't want to rock the boat and they wanted harmony and they wanted to be the peacemaker, they just kind of suppress this part of them. Bury their passions. Bury that fire. But now it is resurfacing. And this is what they're using. So it's sacral chakra energy. This is what they're using now to manifest their abundance. What's triggered this awakening? What has triggered this awakening? Ooh. They're in love. Knight of Cups. They haven't said it, but they're in love. We have Pisces energy. It might have even been a dream or a vision, because Pisces is connected to Neptune, the dream state. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. It looks like there's a combination of factors. It's just the right time, and that's because there's a series of events that kind of synchronized or coincided, and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so what happened? Well, your person is in love, and they're feeling very passionate. It looks as well that they were in the midst of a situation that was really burdensome and overwhelming. So they're in love. They're feeling very passionate for someone, but they were at the same time in a situation that became even more burdensome and burdensome as time went on, whether it was that they had to suppress these emotions, or whether there was another situation that was kind of toxic. And then this triggered some sort of healing phase with your person. And these four events coming together triggered this awakening. And it looks like it came at a time when your person was ready to explore and expand their horizons. Because Knight of Wands is the energy of Sagittarius, which talks about expanding one's horizons, expanding one's knowledge, going beyond the comfort zone, going beyond what you know. So it was just the right time. It was circumstance met your person's internal readiness. And that's what is triggered this awakening that we are seeing here. Now, who are these people that were your person's hidden enemies? They weren't up to no good. We have Seven of Cups. Okay, so your person might have been a player, right? Mr. Knight of Wands there. And they may have had several options beside yourself. It looks like at least one of those other options were actively working against them. And for one of them, there might have been some sort of energetic work, okay? Because I am seeing the chakra colors there. So for one of them, it might have been a love interest. What is this? What are these people? We have Page of Swords. Okay, someone that's been spying on your person all this time. A younger person. We have an Emperor. I feel like this could be a father figure in your person's life, like a mentor or a confidant that your person was confiding in. They may have respected this person's opinion. It could definitely be a father energy or someone who's embodying masculine energy that your person trusted, but this person, they did not have your best interest at heart. They were just about controlling your person and controlling your person's beliefs. They don't have to be masculine in body. They're just in that energy of the masculine, which is about power. They wanted power over your person. And then we have Page of Cups. Okay, so I feel it could definitely be a kind of parent-child relationship. But it definitely somebody that your person trusted like a child. Okay, so the two people I see coming through, I see a younger romantic partner. And I'm seeing someone that they had a kind of parent-child mentor or mentee, a mentor and mentee relationship with. Those are the two people your person realized that these people were working against them. And that's a hard pill to swallow, knowing that people that you think would have your corner, people that you trusted, did not have your best interest at heart. Getting a weird ass message, but I'm going to say it anyway. These two persons here might have even kind of hooked up. And this is a betrayal that your person found out about. It ain't going to resonate for everybody, but I got to see what comes through. Okay. All right. What kind of spiritual guidance is your person getting about their situation or about you at this time? What kind of guidance are they getting? We have Two of Pentacles. We have the Magician. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Hanged Man in reverse. All right. So Spirit is telling them, listen, you spent enough time alone, because I feel like your person needed to withdraw from this whole thing to get some sort of clarity. They kept going back and forth in their mind as to what they should do, that kind of thing. And they had to spend these meditative moments. You see, they were stressed out. They were stressed out. They had to stay very quiet in these meditative moments to get the guidance that was coming through. Okay? And now, having gotten the guidance, Spirit is telling them the guidance is this. It's time to manifest what you want. Make a choice. Make a choice. Put all your energies on your resources into that choice. And whatever you want, it is going to manifest. Believe in yourself. Believe in your power. Believe in your gifts. Whatever you want, it's going to manifest. Whatever you dream of, you can accomplish. There are no limits on you. You are infinite human being. There's no limits on you. Trust in your guidance. Trust in your intuition. And let that vision that you received, let it be grounded. You have all the tools to do that. You want for nothing. So Spirit is telling them, manifest your dreams. Stand in your power. Stand in your power. And manifest the life that you want. Before we go to the extended, let us look at their energy towards you at this time. But Spirit is telling them, manifest a new beginning here. Because the Magician, he believes in himself. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. He knows whatever he puts his mind to and resources to, it's going to manifest. Okay? Yeah, your person right now, they're kind of defensive, right? They kind of wall themselves off from everyone because they were trying to figure out who is friend and who is foe. Okay? What's their energy towards you right now? Oops. The Lovers. They are in love. Look at the lovebirds here, the soulmates, the swans having picnics. They love you. They're recognizing who you are. They're seeing that this relationship is balanced. There are actually 11 trees in this picture, and 29 reduces to 11. So it's 11-11. So they're seeing you as their twin flame, their soulmate, but someone that the ancestors chose for them. They don't believe that, this is any ordinary love. So maybe they like Sade, But there's no, this is not an ordinary love. They don't believe that. They don't believe that this is an ordinary love. Okay, so they do have very powerful feelings for you, and they feel like there's someone that they need to tell that to. They definitely want to tell you, but I feel like there's someone else in their life that needs to hear that. What's the advice for you at this time? Spirit saying you don't have to do shit, right? This is a Magician that needs to stand in his power and take action. You, right now, need to be in the energy of being receptive and receiving. And the energy of receiving, whether it is from the universe or the Emperor, is the Empress. So you just have to be in that Empress energy. It's not about, you're not about chasing your person right now. And you're not about running away from them for them to run after you either. You are in the energy of being receptive. You are the Empress. It is time for you to receive from this person. You've been giving. Nothing can be sustained if one person is giving all the time. Okay? So Spirit is asking you to allow this person to give to you. Okay? All right, my love. So that was your reading. If this resonates with you, join me next and let me go deeper into their thoughts and feelings, 3D and 5D messages, actions towards you, and more advice. Just want to thank you for everything that you guys do for this channel. I see that you guys have been, you know, liking, disliking. Dislikes help as well. So if you think that reading is shitty, still help me out, right? Dislikes help us. Well, everything you do helps our channel expand and our community grow. Clicking on the ads, I get a commission for that. So all these things that I'm asking you to do, they're beautiful energy exchanges for me. But they're also beautiful energy exchanges for any reader that you enjoy. It keeps us right here on YouTube doing what we love, which is channeling the messages from Spirit. Okay? Love. Take care. Much love. Bye. Hey, Pal 4, if you chose the Modern Love Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what's happening with your person. Let's look at their energy. No, let's see what's happening with your person, and then we're gonna look at their energy towards you. Okay, all right, let's see what's happening with your person. Okay. None of these decks are right. Okay, there it is. Let's see what's happening with your person. This is the right deck. Let's see what's happening with your person right now. You are not being heard. Okay. So I feel like this person feels disempowered. They feel like they're not being heard. They feel like they're not being seen by others. People may, maybe your person has a history of persons transgressing on their boundaries, not being respected, not having their opinion valued, not being validated. Okay, so right now I feel like your person is in their own man, woman, or their cave, and they're not interested in what anyone has to say because they are focusing on themselves. Okay, ooh. Learn through this. So they're learning lessons. Okay, they're learning lessons. They're recognizing that whatever they have been through was all to teach them about themselves and some old karmic cycles that they have been in. I see in the books here, it reminds me of Akashic Library. Okay, there's also the spectacles here so that they can really get clarity on what they've been through. I feel like your person's been through karmic cycle after karmic cycle of, you know, giving their power away. Giving their power away. So they're determined now to learn the lesson. And there's spiritual lessons for your person to learn. Lessons that's connected to their root chakra, and also lessons about their authenticity, their true self, their true identity that's waiting for them to uncover. I feel it's a very deeply spiritual time for your person, deeply psychic time. You have the purple here, and purple is crown chakra. So I feel like, you know, they're really listening to their intuition right now, and their intuition is telling them they need to spend time alone and really reflect on what they've been through, and that there's a lesson here. Let's pull some cards on this. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. Let's pull some cards on this. Yeah, they attempt to roam through this. I think that they're recognizing a pattern. They're seeing a pattern, and they can't ignore the fact that there's something going on here, and it's being presented to them so that they can recognize and change. Yeah, we have 4 of Wands. They're trying to create stability within themselves so that they can create stability without, okay, themselves. Okay, let's see. I feel for some of you, they might be doing research on the twin flame journey or high level soulmate journey, because I do see ladybugs here, and ladybugs always remind me of love, true love, true love. Ladybugs are about true love. So your connection has triggered them to really look deep inside themselves and recognize the truth of who they are and what they've been through and what it's meant to teach them. All right, let's pull some cards. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. For some of you, persons with a third party. We have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I definitely think so. Let's get one more card. And we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they need to move on. Okay, I feel like for some of you, your person had some kind of family setup with a third party, okay? And at one point, maybe it brought them a lot of joy. But it's not bringing them that now because your person's realizing that this person is emotionally manipulative. They use their emotions as a weapon. So, you know, these are the gaslighters, you know. These are the ones who play the victim. And your person right now, they just want to be happy. They just want to build a strong foundation. So they're learning from the mistakes of the past, and certainly it looks like some of the mistakes from the present. They're also recognizing that them giving their power away or annexing themselves to someone who is emotionally manipulative is a generational dysfunctional pattern or generational curse. And they want to move away from that. They want to move on from that. They don't want the next generation to go through what they did. So they are determined to learn. I'm really feeling like they are getting some support from their spirit guides whilst they go through this, because there's so much purple there. But your person is learning some very, very deep, very strong lessons. Okay, let's go into the tarot. Let's ask Spirit a question. What's happening with your person? What's happening with your person? This is going to have an extended where we go a little deeper into their thoughts and feelings about you. Get 3D messages from them, 5D messages from them, and look at their actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. But let's look at what's going on with your person. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands stepping into divine feminine energy and also taking action. Let's get 4 cards. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So we have family coming through here there again. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Six of Wands. I feel like these are clarifiers for the cards above. All right. Your person is in mourning. Why are they in mourning? Because they feel like they've missed out on the opportunity to build a family or to build a foundation they have always wanted. I feel they're also mourning for their lost childhood. They didn't have the emotional support that they required as a child. And they're mourning that, okay? So I see them really nurturing their inner child right now and trying to release a lot of the grief and pain from the past. Now, I see your person, they're identifying themselves as a Knight of Wands in reverse, who of course could be a player. So your person may have been a player. But this stems from this Page of Wands in reverse. Now, the Page of Wands in reverse for me is 1, a child whose creative expression or whose spirit was crushed. And 2, a child who may have been abused, especially sexual abuse, because it's fire. So if your person was a player, or they had some kind of sex addiction going on, or they were non-committal, it is because of this inability to trust and the trauma that they experienced as a child. Now I do see them growing. We see them moving from the Page of Wands reverse to the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands embodies Sagittarian energy. And Sagittarian energy is about expanding our horizons. Expanding our physical and spiritual horizons. And I feel like this is what your person is doing right now. I feel for some of you, your person has moved out. From wherever they are. And they just want to be alone. I got to tell you right now. They've released some sort of energy, and it could be some kind of player energy, or they may have released some kind of family, and they just want to be on their own. And the reason why they want to be on their own is because they have to make a comeback. They have to work on their own self-confidence, their own self-worth. It looks like whoever they were with or wherever they were, it looks like their legs were taken out from under them. This person was emasculated. They're realizing that because they didn't have a solid foundation, they were easy pickings for those who are manipulative. I also feel like they're saying goodbye to a relationship. They might be saying goodbye to an addiction. It's quite possible. But this is a time of endings for your person. For some of them, it is the end of an illusion. See how the music stopped? Right. It's the end of an illusion. They were living in some sort of fantasy world where they thought they had the perfect family. Now, this could be them seeing the family of their origin in a different light. Right? And I saw 1144 as a timer when I said that. So they could be seeing their family of origin in a different light. Or they could be seeing the family that they created, maybe with someone else, in a different light, and seeing how dysfunctional it is. How dysfunctional it is. And they're seeing the links between the generational dysfunction and the dysfunction that they have created in their own life. So this is a time of healing and non-action for your person. They are determined to learn the lessons. They are determined to empower themselves so that they don't have a repeat of the past. They are laying their inner demons to rest. The ghosts of the past. That's what they are facing. They're facing the ghosts of the past. So I really think that, these butterflies that I used as the tokens today are more definitely divinely guided, because your person, they enter into the energy of transformation where they are seeing truth, where they are gaining clarity. And as we saw, this is someone whose spirit was crushed, who was suppressed. They are healing throat chakra and speaking up for themselves. Let's look at what is happening in their immediate environment. So this could be with co-workers, this could be with friends, this could be with family members. What's happening in their immediate environment? We have bitterness. Yeah, and they do feel a sense of resentment for the way things panned out in their life and the support that they did not get in their childhood and in the other relationships that were subsequent to that. Now, this could be somebody else in their life that's bitter. There is that. This just don't feel right. Guys, this card came out in pile 1. So please watch pile 1. Let me put a note that pile 1 and pile 4 will watch each other. Pile 1 and pile 4 will watch each other. It came right out. Let's see what else. This just doesn't feel right. Anytime I see that page of wands in reverse, I know what's up. I know what's up. We have kissing cousins. So there's a hint of something incestuous, or let's just say something inappropriate having. And I think we saw that. So it could have even been an older cousin that may have abused your person, or there was just some sort of sexual impropriety, whether it was between children or adults and children. And what does your intuition tell you? So that's what I'm saying. Your person's listen to their intuition at this time. I do think there are spirit guides, helpers around them, helping them process these deep emotions and this trauma. They may even be getting some help from a specialist to wade through this. But there was definitely some sort of, and I'm getting with this kissing cousins card, sexual impropriety that did not feel right to them at the time, but they felt powerless to resist this person's advances. Let's pull some cards in these. Spirit, let's see, this don't feel right. So I feel like your person's realizing they're in the wrong place. Okay? 9 of Wands in reverse. They're back there at square one as a child, where they are not empowered. Right? Page of Swords. Exactly, back in their childhood. So they're starting to speak up. I do see that. For some of them, they might be walking away from a marriage or another commitment because, as I said, it just doesn't feel right. The energy there is just, there's no growth, there's no maturity. It's just so childlike, both of them acting out of their childhood wounds. Now, let's see what's going on with this child abuse thing. Yeah, your person's putting an end to that. They're closing off the cycle. This trauma that has really followed them and really has been operating like an unconscious program. In the background, your person is bringing it to their consciousness and halting the woundedness, halting the acting out. They're realizing that all their insecurities stem from this one experience. And this is the root cause of their self-sabotage. Because once you don't think that you're worthy, unconsciously, that you're worthy of love, that you're worthy of respect, you will always self-sabotage and attract that which resonates with your core wounding. Let's see the kissing cousins. Page of Wands in reverse. It comes back here again. Child abuse. So this happened when your person was very, very young. Okay. So your person, again, they're fighting those inner demons. Okay. They no longer want this to impact upon their life. They no longer want this. They don't want to hold this secret. They no longer want to keep this a secret. 7 of Swords. For some of them, they might be telling the world about this. King of Cups in reverse. So for some of them, there was some kind of impropriety with maybe them and a cousin that might have been of the same age. But for others, there is this narcissistic energy that might have been older that is responsible. But your person's facing their fears. And these are their fears of letting people know about it, talking about it, and speaking their truth. They realize that keeping it inside has basically been eating away at their self-esteem. What's their intuition telling them? 9 of Swords in reverse. That they have to face their fears. Okay? That they have also some sort of abandonment issue, and unless they confront these issues, they won't be able to manifest this new beginning, this fresh start that they want to have with this Ace of Pentacles here. So they're really seeking out their higher guidance, and they are being guided. Let's see their general energy towards you at this time. Let's see their energy towards you. So it is transformation. It is the energy of transformation that is upon your person. And you see what I told you? Fear of inadequacy. And, you know, this is their real issue, that they won't be good enough. And, you know, this is the wounding from the sexual abuse. It really erodes children's self-esteem. The way that they establish and maintain boundaries. Their ability to trust others and to trust themselves. It's so insidious. Oh! All right. What we have here, we have independence. Your person wants to be alone right now. I know that's kind of triggering for you, but right now they can't deal with nobody. You see, they're isolating themselves here on this island. They don't want to talk to nobody, okay? Not right now. Right now, they feel like they just need to be alone. They need to be alone. It's not like they don't care for you, but right now, they have to focus on themselves. They might be establishing a harsh boundary with you, because I think there's so much wounding that's coming up. They may not know who to trust right now. Let's pull 4 cards on that. We have the King of Swords. We have the 7 of Cups. They're trying to figure it out. We have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Fool in reverse, right? So they see you as very loving, open, all-embracing. They see you as just, you know, a heart-led person. They think that you are an absolute queen. They think that you express yourself very well, especially when it comes to your emotions, and they want to be like you. But right now, they are thinking with their not logical mind. And it's because they can't trust themselves and their heart right now. Okay? There's just too much coming up from their past, too much woundedness. They're being easily triggered, and they don't even trust themselves around you. They feel like they might lash out, because so much is coming up for healing. So much is coming up for healing here. So as much as they want to talk to you, they feel like the best thing for them to do right now is to stay away. They're not their best self. And they know that. They also know what you are to them. They also have an appreciation of that. They can see that you stand out from the rest. They can see that you're down to genuine and real. But they don't trust that they won't hurt you. They don't trust that. They're still healing. They don't trust that they won't hurt you. So they're staying away. Let's see what is the advice for you. I'll pull a card from here as well. Spirit, what's the advice? What's the advice for viewer right now? The advice for viewers to remain open. I mean, this person right now, they might be very closed off, but you need to model what True love is all about, and it's about being open, it's about being receptive, but at the same time, not letting people walk all over you. So Spirit saying remain open to this person, remain open to this connection, but know that right now this person, they need a lot of space. They really do. And I already hear you. Oh, really? Well, they will get all the space that they could ever want, right? No. Really, they need to go through this process. Okay, so Spirit saying remain open. Remain open. You know, understand that your person is processing a lot of trauma. Remain open. And sometimes that trauma can superimpose itself over things that are happening right now. And that's what makes them so easily triggered. You know? Yeah, there's secrets here. A lot of secrets. A lot of lies. But it looks like secrets are being told. Let's see. Let's get 2 more cards from here. Right. You are this person's safe space. We have home. You feel like home to this person. Feels like home to me, right? And they're very vulnerable right now. Just like a newborn babe. They're very vulnerable. So Spirit is saying you need to step into that Empress energy. Oh gosh. Yeah. And you can do that. You have that wisdom now. You have that kind of self-mastery and self-control to do that. I need to model that to your person right now. Now, Spirit is saying there is a lot of fire here. There's a lot of sexual attraction here. I have to pull a card on that one to see what Spirit is saying about that. King of Wands in reverse. Okay. This is not the time to try to draw them in with sex, because I do think that sex, issues surrounding sex, including the abuse of one's sexuality and being abused, is going to be a big trigger for your person right now. That's not what your person needs, because it's just going to, if they have an addiction, it's really not going to help them. What is going to help them is this Empress energy. And the intimacy that you are going to create, the nurturing that you can provide. This is what they need right now. But trying to make a connection through sex is only going to put them in distorted masculine energy. Okay? All right, so if this kind of resonating with you, join me next extended. Let me look at their thoughts and feelings for you. Let's get some 3D messages from them. Let's get some messages from their higher self. Let's see what they're going to do with regard to you within 1 month of you watching this reading, and then I'll pull another advice card for you, okay? My loves, I just want to thank you guys for everything that you do for this channel. Your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, clicking on the ads, you know, that's a great energy exchange. We do get commission when you do so. So please do that for any reader that you enjoy, because it keeps us independent on YouTube doing what we love. Okay? My loves, take care. Bye.